What's up, guys? Um, Let me see. I took a pretty big break from Fallout 4. I did a little bit of moving around, but not really much. Haven't done anything with the quests yet. I'm in the Institute. Let me check out that image so I can figure out what I need to do. Okay, so I need to do institutionalize, meet the division leaders. Get that done. You know what, let's see if I can go down and hop over.
Is it true that supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
I will be happy to forward science.
Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Can I store stuff in here? No, I cannot.
Other nutrition.
Oh, God, that's great. Okay. There we go.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir. That supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Oh, that's
You're
not
here.
nice.
Glad you made it. Please don't get any germs on me.
The commissary is always open. Would you like some processed sustenance packets?
Let's see what you have.
Okay. Alright, so there's someone on this floor.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespan.
You're not actually doing
You ask
anything.
me.
Sorry.
They were built pretty well.
Huh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short
Doctor.
of revolutionary.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore.
Okay.
You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. Great for every precious ounce of voltage that we can our power. When necessary, source surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is working on new solutions to generate energy. It's increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer.
Trying to set up another video for upload.
Good to see you.
Multitasking is a bitch. Alright.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's
There's a
plan.
lot of stuff
And
that takes.
Rosalind is as smart as she to get that going. So I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well... I suppose you're right.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Ha.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything more exciting than fake gorillas.
Speaking only for myself, I find them fascinating. Of course, I might be a little biased. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd
I
say
have
that.
to lie to
In any
everyone.
case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to He's our top biologist.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Volkert works... You won't find better...
Okay. On and whoops. said skewer for a second. I was just like, Jesus. Where the fuck am I? Oh shit, FED.
Got it.
Feel like I'm doing some shit I shouldn't be doing. Sorry. Oh, okay. Scared the fuck out of me. I don't know why. No. Let me just go and save. Ah, damn locked doors.
That's it.
Ooh. What did that do? Oh. Alright. Oh shit, you bitch. Ow. You can stop now. Damn, that was about. Oh. Might be better just to use my pistol, I don't know. Actually, I have a lot of ammo for this now. There we go. Ah. Need to get rid of some useless stuff.
Nice.
Oh, fuck me, no! Assaultrons are so fucking scary, this thing's gonna destroy me. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. Don't blow me up. Oh, boy. I can't shut the door from here. Oh, there it is. That laser is so fucking crazy, I don't understand.
No quarter.
Nope. Fuck off. So. Huh!
facing an Assaultron-class combat robot. Death is inevitable.
Oh! Oh!
Broken.
I've done fucking goof. I'm gonna die again. If only I could have fucking traveled. Great. Probably gonna die. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, thank God. Jesus. Oh, God. That shit's so fucking scary. Okay.
That's it.
I want to keep the clothes, damn it. No? God damn it.
Nice.
Ooh. Whoops, god damn it. No. Oh. I thought I heard fucking footsteps. Well, footsteps aren't mine. I feel like the serum that scientist guy needed is in here.
There we go.
Oh shit.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. You understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
I was never in there. Ooh, this looks cool.
Dr. Holdren's synth
Oh,
gorilla
shit.
project is showing promising results. Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
I want to go in there. Okay. Incidentally got one quest done. Sorta. What's up, my synth?
All systems nominal.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
I don't even know what that is.
When are you going to tell me about this series, Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
They should have the ultimate twist be that you are a synth.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Safety
Nothing.
first.
At
this point, she's remember that.
Interesting.
Doctor.
Since you're new here,
Doctor.
you should
Doctor.
take time to learn our safety procedures. And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
Ooh.
You sound like my 5th grade math teacher. I hated that woman.
I doubt her rules were a matter of life and death. Fail to follow protocols in one of our labs, you could end up with a serious injury. Or worse. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Sorry,
how big is this handbook?
Just a few thousand pages, but I like to think it's a brisk read. I certainly find it so. Take care, then.
sure. What was this? There's a whole bunch of places they don't want me to go. I don't like that. I go where I please, bitch.
Not everything you've heard about the Institute is true. Give us a chance.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
No.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Okay.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I didn't say it was easy, but I've been practicing at it since I was a little girl. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Sorry, I'm still setting up another video for upload, doing the thumbnail.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Glad you think so.
Dr. Thompson, I know we're not that close, but may I ask a favor of you?
Sure, of course.
Both Allie and myself are working late tonight. Normally it's not a big deal. Quentin is mostly self-sufficient.
Sleep is such a waste of time.
It's the third
I'd
night.
rather be designing more efficient plasma
You can
emitters.
come over and have dinner with us. I'm sure the girls will be thrilled.
It's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. Just come by when you're finished.
Sorry, give me one more second.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
I might have to sing the alphabet
Safety
real
first.
quick.
Remember that.
Oh, here we go.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Ah. God damn it.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
Okay, sorry about that.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are.
Does she have
We
anything
all
to do with Lee from
Well, I'm sure
Fallout
Father
3?
is very happy that you're here.
Should actually
I do
look that
hope
up.
it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Hey, okay.
You're to be given
So,
full access
yeah, Lee.
with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'd like a progress report on your division, if you don't mind.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the child
boss of
synth, to
everyone?
focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Okay, so one more person to talk to.
No physical reaction to care for. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Be on the lookout for unusual synth behavior.
Okay.
You can return. I hope all your needs are being seen to. You just let me know if they're not.
I hope I'll prove a
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it here.
I'm so glad to hear you say so, and promise I'll work hard to make sure that you do. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Okay, almost done uploading
Reporting
that
status.
video. Just gotta add the thumbnail and then I'm done.
Heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Okay. There. What is that? Just a camera? Okay. Woo.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Okay. What the fuck is this? Damn. And I am done. Alright, sorry about that. I had to do something. I just love how everybody leaves their terminals open. Huh.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Hey.
I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
A little friction between departments is normal. You'll work through it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. Instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, observation, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember...
Well, that's it, right? Use the scanner. Okay.
that synths aren't people.
So, any terminal, right? Hey, achievement. Ugh. So now I have to do underground, undercover.
At full capacity.
Nobody touch my fat man.
Good evening.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
But I was only...
What is it? Were you...
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow. Your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be...
The Railroad's in the business of helping synths too. That makes us friends.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to, you know?
Always with the slow walk.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you? Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom. I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z-1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure. Liam.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Oh, how the fuck do I get out of here? Fat man.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
fuck does that do?
Emergency relay activated. Relay powering up.
I'm guessing that's how I teleport.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
There we go.
3, 2, 1. Relay online and engaging.
All right.
Everyone's all, you've been hitting the chems way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I met with the leader.
What?
Uh-huh. After they took him from me.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, the Institute's really... Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too?
Uh-huh. I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
It's like doing police work.
Systems locked. Building statistical model. For Operation Tea Party.
It's one crisis after another. Welcome to HQ.
Okay.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 277 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Compliment detected. Analysis? Irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
There's gotta be a quicker way out of this fucking place. It's so annoying. Alright, I think that's it for this video. Really didn't do much, but oh well. Take care, guys.